After 8 years and 10 months, the trial involving Daniel Asiedu, who has been charged for murder of JB Danquah Edu, the Member of Parliament for Buakwa North, has ended inconclusively. The jury returned a 4-3 verdict in each of the 2 counts, robbery and murder, in favor of Daniel Asiedu. And per the law, what that means is that the verdict ended inconclusively, meaning Daniel Asiedu would have to go for a retrial. The court presided over by Justice Lydia Osemafo has adjourned the matter to December 20 for mentioning it. And I must also put on record that today's sitting lasted for over 8 hours. It was first called at 9:44 and ended after 5:30 p.m. But before the jury arrived at the decision, the prosecution, led by Mrs. Sefako Bache, a principal state attorney, walked the jury through the prosecution's case and urged them to return a guilty verdict against the accused person. Lawyers of the defense, led by JB Danquah, also put out a defense and said that, look, the prosecution was not able to prove beyond reasonable doubt the guilt of their client, and so the jury should return a not guilty verdict. At the end, the jury was of the considered view that they have listened to all that took place in court, and their decision is that 4-3 in favor of Daniel Asiedu for both robbery and murder. But what has lawyer for Daniel Asiedu been saying moments after the decision was made?
I am so grateful today that the prosecution came to say that my client is guilty of committing this heinous crime. Now, 4 of the jurors believe our story, believe our defense, and the other 3 seem to, support what the prosecution are saying. Now it is now a hung jury. My client is still not convicted of any crime, and no court has convicted him. He's an innocent person who has been languishing in custody for nearly 9 years. February 8 will be 9 years since his incarceration, and all he's doing is fighting for his freedom. And I think we have done a very good job. We've done everything any lawyer will do. And today, though we wish that we'll get 5-2 or 6-1 or unanimous decision, but the 4-3 means that we have a bit of a majority, except that the law doesn't accept 4-3. If the law accepts 4-3, today my client will be walking home.
The brother of JB Danquah Edu, who was in court to monitor proceedings, expressed disappointment of the decision.
Unfortunately, this is a sad day for the country, and indeed for myself and my brother and my family. After 8 years of this case going on and my brother's painful death, the government, in this case the Attorney General's office, was not able to put up a strong case to convince a jury of 7 to convict Asiedu of robbery and of murder. I think it is quite sad that this has happened to us. It's a painful moment and a painful day for myself, for my brother, and I believe also for all the family members and the children of my late brother.
As we speak, the matter has been adjourned to 20th December for mention, and the lawyers of Daniel Asiedu say they will apply for bail.
The law under section 286 says that once the jury cannot return a majority verdict or unanimous verdict, and the accused person more or less is not convicted, is entitled to ask for bail. And that is a prayer that I made in court today for bail, and the judge said I should come formal. And so we are going to take instructions and then put our application in.
For now, the jury has been discharged and a new one will be empaneled as and when the case is relisted and a new judge is assigned to it. From the Law Court Complex in Accra, Murtala, Inusah, GHOne.